Hey YouTube, RPM Idaho here. Just want to do a quick video on one of my obsessions, which is paracord, making things out of paracord. I started this probably 3 or 4 months ago and got addicted to it. I make bracelets and lanyards and all kinds of things. These bracelets over here are what I started doing with skulls. I thought the kids would like these. My son took them to school and tried to see if the kids were interested. Didn't really take off. I think they like them, they just don't want to buy them. They want them for free. I started with these paracords with the knots on the back, and what I found out was the one I was wearing, I lost like 2 of them with the knots, so I started making mine with the side disconnect clips, which I like a lot better. They're easier to get on, get off, and you don't lose them. Anyway, these are like kid sizes, and then over here, these are all the bracelets I make. I'm going to be selling at our 4th of July fair coming up next week. And I learned how to do the skulls. The paracord doesn't really fit through these skulls that you get online, so you got to drill out the hole so you can get 2 pieces of paracord through. But it does work. It's a little tedious and time consuming, but it works. So I experimented with all different kinds of colors and stuff. Started making, last week I started making these key rings that I'm gonna try to sell. And these are just buttons that are woven into the paracord, and this is gutted paracord. It works a little better trying to get them through the buttons. I'm Irish, so these Celtic knots are kind of cool to me. Little dragonfly. I made my wife a zipper pole. These work good for zipper poles. These are kind of lanyards or zipper poles, whatever. And then I also do the knife lanyards. This one I EDC. This is my San Remo axis lock knife, and with a little eagle lanyard on it. This one for my Kershaw Volt. It's just got a little skull on it. I might take that one off. I'm not crazy about the skull. The Gerber Bear Grylls, got the orange so you don't lose it, even though the nice orange. And I started, I saw somebody do the nuts. It's got to be nuts to use nuts on his paracord lanyards, but they look kind of cool. So I experimented with those. I also experimented with twisting the paracord. And all these, basically all these are just the same knot, just in different ways. Cobra stitch knot. This one I kind of like. It starts out with a straight cobra stitch and then goes into a spiral and then back to straight with the bolt on the end. Thought that looked kind of cool. This one, same thing. Did spiral and then did a king cobra coming back up. On my Oh So Sweet, this one has progressively larger nuts on it. That's kind of a pretty heavy lanyard for that. This one on my Tenacious just got a little silver medallion on the end of it. Still same cobra stitch. And then these, I saw somebody do these on YouTube the other day and made a bunch of key rings. These are called mummies. Basically it's just a cobra stitch and then like a king cobra coming back up, and they do kind of look like little mummies. I think the black one's easier to see, a little cooler. But anyway, I sell all these, or will try to sell all these. It'd be nice if I could. Yeah, I've also experimented with some different knots. This is the square. It's kind of hard for me to do. There's a barrel round sennit, I guess they call it, and then one with alternating colors. This one I had on a knife and cut it off because I didn't care much for it. And then my piles of paracord I got here for the sale. Anyway, this is kind of what I'm into. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to tie different knots and stuff. I'm going to try some other stuff, do more of the square and barrel knots and make different lanyards. We'll see how it goes, see how people like these. I'm not crazy about having them on my own personal knives. This one I do. I'll show you how I carry this one in my pocket. So it just makes grabbing it out of my pocket easier. I can grab that. And I like the medallion. The eagle's cool. So that's one way to use them. You know, a lot of people like on smaller knives, it gives you a little more something to grab onto back here if the handle's short. But with these, the handles are long enough. It's just something that more decorative than useful. For these, I guess you can use the longer ones on machetes or bigger knives. You know, this is a nice one. If you lose it, you know, you can see it better. That's it. That's my addiction right now. One of my hobbies. I have a couple. Knives being another one. Flashlights being another addiction I have. But at least this one kills some time and gives my hands something to do. So there we have it. Paracord obsession. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you. Thanks.